Hello everyone. Hope you're all doing well. I am back, continuing work on the history of the different races. We've been just kind of working our way through a lot of stuff. So one of the things we've worked up is I think we've done most of the stuff in here. I might start coloring a lot of these as they finish up. But I think, you know what we're going to do? I don't have any artwork yet. We'll probably be doing this more on a day I feel kind of artsy. Maybe I'll do this during my break. But I think we might start working through each of the documents one by one in order. But, you know, for right now, I've been kind of working on stuff in here and just kind of having some fun with it. We've had a lot of updates to the recent timeline. For example, right now, let's see, we've got the current age going on where we've got new information popping up, such as the month of chaos, or in the month of chaos in the year 31 AS. Basically, the world has declared this age. You know, this is all kind of going on. We had the War of Papers, which I don't remember this. What is this one? The Widow's War, the Snow Dwarf, the Feasting of Grimm. Yeah, the current war with the Tabaxi. Oh yeah, I forgot that's going on. And then the Tabaxi Civil War, or Tabaxi. My version of the Rakshasa going on. We had the Battle of the Kin, the War of the Bites. That was going on. And so, yeah, we've got some interesting stuff that's kind of going on currently. That's stuff we haven't really touched too much on. I think one of the things we've been kind of slowly working on has been the different royalties and we've done the tieflings. I think the next one we're gonna work on today is the High Elves. So they are created in the Age of Corruption. We haven't worked on the Elves in a while, so I think it'll make it kind of interesting to see what's going on. So we have a city named Domlacray, which is basically roughly translates as the Tearing Lady. Let's see. Do we have... So we have the current nobility, and I think the current king is the Feasting Emperor, and I forget which house he's part of. I'm just looking to see if I can find it. Because I know I gave him a house, but... Okay, so that isn't it. There's a lot of houses in here that I did some interesting work on, but haven't done anything since then. Yeah, then we've got the 5 great kings that happened. We've got the different wars going on, which we talk about. Okay, I know it's going to be in the Mountain Elves. Oh, wow, you can really tell this is an old-ass document. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just seeing if I can find information on them. Okay, so when was this? Because we've got the War of the Cracked Blade, which was during the Age of Chaos. So it would have been during this time period. Duke Jim Vinzorin, crown, no, only known, okay. Against the crown, okay, so the Cracked Blade was, okay. We'll come up with his name later. We don't have any further information on him. We just know that he ruled during during X to 7000 BS. So that's all we know about this gentleman. Same thing kind of goes with Hemescus and Grom. I think last time we were also working on the dwarves at the time. And it looks like for the most part, we got some of it done. We're still working on it though to get that done, but we'll come back to it later. For now, let's work on the elves. Also, how long do the high elves live for? The majority of the elves live in the cities and towns. There are just as many vagabonds who live in Abaddon's. Okay, I don't know why I have that highlighted, but that's good to know. Okay. 700, or on average, 780 to 800 years. Okay. Lifespan, 780 to 800. So, we're going with the average here. So, that means a lot of these guys are going to rule for a very long time, assuming they don't die. So, assumedly, before, when they were created, they would have been led by the lady. And we have the cracked blade. Now, we also... Okay, let's see. Leader of the clans and considered emperor, as they were titled the Bloody Cannibals. So, okay. Would die within a generation during the Age of Chaos, lose all the power of the 5 kings, take full control of the empire. So, okay. Let's see. Slaughters. Okay, so. Okay. So the Age of Chaos, the main stake is that on this is the Warring Age, and during the Age of Chaos, the Emperor would pass. Okay, so we have, before this, House Closen, or House Kyozen, was the leader of the clans. So, I think I'll have to fix this later, but I'm going to move them to there. I'm not gonna, I don't think we have a specific here. So I think what we'll probably call them, as they were titled, the Bloodied Cannibals. Yeah. So, Bloodied Cannibals of House Kyozen, I think is what it was. Closen, no, it's, yeah. There we go. Alright. So they would rule from this point, and these guys would at some point rule probably from 7,000 BS to 5,000. Yes, and we probably wouldn't know much more about them besides that. So, okay, with that in mind, that's fine. So at least now we've got this, and again, we're gonna make sure that all text here kind of warps as it needs. Okay. So, we know that the Cracked Blade would rule, and we know that the Feasting Emperor currently rules during this time period. Feasting Emperor. And we'll probably call it of House. Because I don't think we have it listed. Let me look. Feasting. Yeah, we don't have the Feasting Emperor in here. So, of House. We'll probably create it now. Because he would only recently started ruling to current. And we know that for the dwarves, Trinitus currently rules. Trinitus of House Logalthus. And he would have started in 10 AS as well to current. So, and we can pretty much copy him down to the Mountain Dwarves. Yeah. Let's see, and then the Hill Dwarves, because he currently rules the Hill Dwarves as well. Alright, and then the current Snow Elf leader is, oh, I forget his name. I think we're just going to call him the Dim Flame of House. What was it? He was part of the Snow Dwarves. I just can't remember the name of the dwarven house that rules. Let me look. Because he is currently ruling everything. Snow Dwarves. What was the name of the house? Yeah, they don't really... Venkos. Yeah, that's it. Venkos. And he would have been basically considered the ruler to current. Okay. And then we don't actually have this as a race right now. I know Toutler became ruler, so of the Chromatic Dragonborn, the Golden Emperor, another Golden Emperor. And then he would started ruling from 10 AS to current. Yeah. And then amongst the orcs, we've got Storm Raven. And then he would be from, I think it was 15 AS when Amateur Hour started, so to current. And he currently rules over the green and the black orcs, which are up here. Alright. So a little extra work for the current time period. We also have Faltharn is back in power currently. 18 AS to current. So he is in power at this point. Not of the stone giants here. No, storm giants, not stone giants. There we go. Yeah. So okay, we've got him down. Let's see. I don't think we've confirmed anything for anybody else. Oh yes, Tabaxi. This was. I have to look. Hero Forge. I can't remember his name. Heroes. Dibus Jr. There we go. Dibus Jr. from 19 AS to current. So he's currently ruling their kingdom. Let's see. The gnomes are currently extinct, but they were handled by, what was her name? It was Zilpip's mother, which I forget the name of off the top of my head. I know I have it somewhere. Why do I have the rat? I don't even want to know. Yeah, I can't remember her name. D&D Beyond. It's going to be in my character sheets, I know that. Let's see. I think her name was like Zilla or something like that. It's been a while since I've used her though. Let's see. Let's see. Zilla. Yep. Okay. Zilla. The Red Widow. And she was ruling from like 17 AS to just recently. And now it's, I'm going to take Control Enter. Currently it is Toutler which is, where's his name down here? The Golden Emperor from 30 AS to current, because he took control there. So yeah, not the greatest situation for them. The current Drow, I think Empress would be still the Spidian Queen would have come back. And that her name is... Let's see if I can find it in here. Good coffee. Dark Elves, here we go. Which they really need to get their map redone and built up. What's her name? Zidka. Got it. Zidka, the Spidian Queen. Oops. From, well, she started ruling around recently, so like she took a more direct, so I'm gonna say it there. Alright, the Metallic Dragonborn. Those few that are left would still be under Toutler's full control at this point, so... the Mountain Elves are actually being ruled currently by one of Venzorwin's great-grandsons. The Fae and Guide to the Mountain Elves. Oh, this must be something Fuka wrote, because I don't remember writing this. This looks a little fancier for my writing. So the current ruler would be... I'm just curious, what did he put down there? What does it say? Elevente, the individual is the seer to the realm of the Fae and the guide to the mountain elves. To what path? Often at times leading them to war or even kidnapping the forced breeding of other races. The physical sense of the realm of the Fae, and they vary from being physically brute to weak-willed. Drak Unal Claw. These individuals are the shamans to the Elvete. They guard the Elvete with their very own existence to protect the Elvete with their own lives. Oh, okay. So, who, alright. Decided to leave after the battle, yeah. It's also culminated, okay. Venzordan's name as he was blamed. Where also the hatred for Venzordan's name as he was blamed for the misgivings. The dukedom from failure. All was due to the curse of the immortal king, who bathed in the pools of heresy and refused the ways to stone the corrupt with all the Mount Elves. So I'm going to say the current king, when the broken-willed. And we're going to say he's been ruling... this is Mountain Elves, right? Yeah. Let's say recently, 19 AS to current. I'll kind of come up with a reason later. But let's also make sure we write that down up here. And I'm not going to even bother with a lot of these for now. To be honest, I think I'm going to leave a lot of those out for right now. And I'll go into this more later. Current ruler. When the broken-willed of house. Where is it? Let's grab the name of the house. I know they're in here. I just gotta always find it. It's like Lloydin or something like that. There it is, Lowen. Alright. of House Lewin. There we go. And we'll make sure to put that in the time line. Nope. There we go. Alright, perfect. So we've got them done. You want tier led by... Who messaged me? Interesting. Okay. So that's another one, and she would have been ruling for a while now, so let's say... Alright. The Red Orcs don't have a leader. They are ununified. There we go. Shifters and Changelings are kind of in the same boat. Actually, that's not true. E2. And then... Clan. And this would have been only in the last couple of years, so 24 AS to current. There's no Lizard Folk leader, so we're good on the more modern ones. The Gnolls don't have a leader. The Air Cochrane are gone. Flicker. The Flaming Prince has been the current leader for about 100 years. Let's say 101 AS to current. So we'll put him back a couple and boop. There we go. We'll fix those later. There is, I mean, it's kind of the same thing with Dimflame. He's ruling over the Snow Dwarves currently, so and then there'd be no leaders currently for any of the giant clans as they are extinct at this point. So, you know, that's the unfortunate thing here. Okay. So we've got a lot of the more modern rulers kind of done up and added in, which I'm kind of happy with. So I think that will be my bit of lore work for the day. Normally I'd be doing a little bit more writing, but I don't know. Suddenly I lost my interest. I'll probably start doing some writing during my vacation and see what I can do. But this is another lore video for you guys to watch, and you know, maybe I'll upload all these at once.